Landing light on, full rich.
Everything's in the green. This is almost up.
Okay. Brakes are off.
Yeah.
$60, 70, and flying off the ground.
Bulverde traffic, Cherokee 5470 Whiskey, holding short runway 34. We'll hold for spacing for Alpha. Bulverde.
Want to keep the cowling kind of towards the horizon. About a 500 foot per minute climb, about 5 to 7 degrees.
So we're gonna depart to the north. North.
Yeah, we're going to listen to the ATIS here in a second.
Okay.
Wind 360 at 8. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 10. Dew point -1. Altimeter 3039. Visual approach runway 04 use. Notice is clear. Taxiway Romeo closed between taxiway RC and taxiway Alpha. VFR arrivals, contact approach on 127.1. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Papa.
Papa.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. So we're going to level off at 2,500. We can see us on ADS-B here. We're nowhere near the class Charlie, but we're going to call them and we're going to have Papa. Bulverde traffic, Cherokee 37 Alpha, just to the northwest. We'll departing to the south, Bulverde.
Bulverde traffic, Cherokee 5470 Whiskey, departing runway 34. Departing pattern to the north, have Alpha in sight, no passenger, Bulverde.
Yeah, Bulverde traffic, Cessna 171, take back about 4 to the northwest, 3,000, descending 45, 34, looking for 2 traffics there.
Cessna into Bulverde, this is the Cherokee. We're right in front of you. You're at about my 1 o'clock. I'm going to pass in front of you.
Okay, gotcha.
You got him?
We're about 500. We're 2,500.
Texas County, incremental 252 Cherokee over the top of the field, isn't a lot down. Yeah, I got it.
Some of the old songs, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Rich in our mixture, you have to unscrew a little bit and then push in. Okay, that gives you a little bit more RPM. And let's go ahead and use our throttle. And we're in flap operating range, so go ahead and bring it back to your normal, like 1,500 RPM or so. And you're going to want to stay at 3,500. So you're going to have to use your trim. Don't focus on the inside. You want to focus on the outside and the sight picture. And you're going to start descending, so you want to
November 972 Golf Victor, contact Houston Center 134.6, have a good flight.
to keep the back pressure off. So just straight and level, pick a spot out on the horizon. You want to go up. You want to stay at 3,500. You're descending. Why are you descending? Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's up. There you go. We set altitude our discretion. We'll stay on here. We're going to drop some flaps. Go ahead and pull some flaps out. Let's pick a spot out here. Let's turn to the right a little bit. Just a shallow turn. That's all you need. So we're at 70 miles per hour. Airspeed's fine. I don't want you to descend though. I want you to be cognizant. I want you to have a sight picture. Use the glare shield and the cowling, if you can see it, as a sight picture. And not necessarily use vertical speed inside. You can glance in every once in a while, but let's get out of the sun a little bit. Turn to the right. Approach 37 Alpha. When we get at like a 500 foot block altitude, that'd be great.
November 533, Niner Echo, San Antonio approach, welcome to San Antonio altimeter 3040. November 37 Alpha, altitude your discretion.
Altitude our discretion, 37 Alpha. Okay, so let's maintain
Skyhawk 155, traffic 2 miles northeast of your position, west-southwestbound, altitude indicates 4,600.
Alright, so let's get a little bit more flaps in. Go full flaps. And I want you to slow down. Pull your power back. So reduce the airspeed to about 55. You're going to have to, I want you to stay here. So you're going to have to use trim too. Listen to the engine. Feel the airplane. It's going to require more back pressure. And then you want to stay, it's a shallow turn to the right. Go towards that bend in the road. There you go. Remember, trim is your friend. You don't need to have your hand on the throttle. You can pretty much leave it wherever you want. Don't be afraid. Remember, it's going to want to descend, so you're going to have to pull back a little bit. And if you start descending, give it a little bit more power. Stay our airspeed.
Yeah.
But feel the engine. Listen to the engine. You're going to need more right rudder. There you go. Yeah, try to stay at 3,300 and straight. As you get slower and as your angle of attack increases, you're going to need more right rudder. So see the ball?
Yeah.
Step on the ball. There you go. But don't keep your eyes inside. Keep your eyes
inside. 4729 Kilo, San Antonio approach.
Sorry, don't keep your eyes inside. Try to keep your eyes outside. Just use this as reference. Power for altitude. Good, nice.
Tango X-ray 42, climbing to 5,000.
Keep turning right.
500.
Just shallow turn. When you're in slow flight, it's just shallow turn. Let's head over to that long patch of trees, whatever that is. Put a little bit of power there.
Skyline 200 Kilo, squawk 0457 and ident.
Remember, we're looking, 100 to 200 RPM, that makes a big difference.
0457.
You're doing really, really good. You got full flaps down. Airspeed lower, you want about 55 miles per hour. So pitch for airspeed. Good. Remember to step on the rudder a little bit.
November 200 Kilo, radar contact 5 miles northeast of Bernie Stage Airport, San Antonio altimeter 3040.
Always want to stay coordinated. Good. Okay, so let's start a descent, slow descent to, let's say 30, let's just say 3,000.
And November 200 Kilo, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles, maneuver.
Want your airspeed to stay at 60 miles per hour and initiate a descent. Remember, you're still VFR. All right, timer's done. I'm going to reset the fuel tank. I'm going to use fuel pump on. And go into the left tank.
Engine monitor light.
That's fine. Make sure the fuel transfer is good and fuel pump off. Okay, maintain 3,000 feet. And let's do a 180 heading. Once you have the 180 heading, pick a spot out on the horizon. Remember, plus or minus 100 feet on the altitude. $180. Oh, sir. All right. Good, so pick a spot out on the horizon, maybe that group of buildings out there, and head towards those buildings. And then 3,000 feet, let's bring it back to 55 knots. All right, so in a power off stall, basically, a power off stall is where you're in landing configuration technically. And
November 200 Kilo,
we're going to pull our power out, and then we're going to pull back. We're going to keep coordinated. and then we're going to wait for the stall. We'll look for the light, but we'll also feel the buffet of the plane. The nose will drop.
November 200 kilo, that briefly.
Now, how do you recover from a stall? Basically, you break the stall by releasing the pressure. So it's actually pretty subtle. Notice airspeed, just 60. See, it's still hovering. It's right there. Recover from a stall.
No factor passing off your 8 o'clock in less than a...
I'm not going to speed up too much. Seeing we didn't lose much altitude there. Are you cold or hot? I can feel us drifting to the left a little bit. Even though we're heading towards the tower, we're still kind of moving this way, which is fine. It's not a big deal. We'll get a wind check here in just a minute, and that will determine how many notches of flaps that we use. Typically when you land with a crosswind, especially when it's gusty, you don't want to use as much flap. We're going to continue this way and kind of go towards the tower and then in. So we're going to level at 1600. It's going to be a little bit bumpy. Are you okay?
Yeah.
100 to go. Once we're abeam the numbers, we got a pretty good crab into the wind, so. Head over to that street and then we'll kind of turn over to the right. Yeah, there's the street that the tower is on. Let's use that as a reference. That'll give us some time to set up. So we're within flap speed operating range. Let's maintain watch your airspeed. You don't have to climb necessarily. Keep your eyes outside. There you go. Use your power. Let's go and start a right-hand turn. And let's head parallel to the street and stay as close as. Get a wind check for 37 Alpha.
Number 37 Alpha, wind 04010.
Okay, so let's go. All right, I'm going to take the plane.
All right, you got it.
I have the controls.
You have the controls.
So 040, it's a pretty good crosswind. It's coming from this way. I'm going to do flaps 10. Remember, trim is your friend.
Twin Apache 2018 Papa, Stinson ground.
Don't need a whole lot of bank. We're going to start looking for 80 on approach, so I'm going to use...
Apache 18 Papa, roger,
pitch.
runway 9er, taxi via taxiway Alpha Bravo Delta, cross runway 14.
One more notch. See how we're crabbing into the wind?
Yeah.
Apache 18 Papa for pattern work, squawk 0443.
I'm aiming for the number, which means we're going to touch down just slightly after that. We're cleared for the option, which means that we can land, or we can do a touch and go. So I'm going to use right rudder and left wing down to align with the runway, and we want to land on the left wheel. How are you feeling?
Good.
Eagle 633, Mike Charlie, Stinson ground, good morning. You're cleared to the Salina Regional Airport via the Alamo 2 departure, Gooch Springs transition, and then direct. On departure, fly heading 140, climb and maintain 2,500. Expect 15,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.1, squawk 7424.
Whatever that is,
yeah,
building up.
Go, Eagle 633, Mike Charlie, Stinson ground, good morning. You're cleared to the Salina Regional Airport via the Alamo 2 departure, Gooch Springs transition, and then direct. On departure, fly heading 140, climb and maintain 2,500. Expect 1,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.1, squawk 7424.
Whatever that is,
Yeah,
building up. right, we're abeam the numbers, so 1500 RPM, carpeed out. Good, and then we're within flap operating range, so flaps 10.
Going to go through Mike Charlie ground, runway 9er, taxi via taxiway Alpha Charlie Delta, cross runway 14.
Let's go ahead and start our base. Shallow turn. And you're looking for 80 knots, which is good. So pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. Good job. Keep your airspeed where it needs to be. So back just a little bit and power out a little bit. So we're on the downwind side, which means we're going faster than we need. We're going to keep our flaps where they're at, okay? No full flaps.
Okay.
Remember, trim is your friend. Go and start your left-hand turn. There you go.
Yeah, we are getting pushed.
Yeah, we are. You can feel it, right?
Yeah.
So we're 400 feet.
I can see it mostly.
That's all right. It's all right. And that's when you don't want to use left rudder to try to kick in there. Remember, power for unloosen this.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to get too low. You need to get used to using your trim.
Yeah, but I don't like taking my hand off the throttle.
Yeah, get your hand off the throttle. Don't touch it. Don't touch it right now. Just focus on, you're going to have to use it. So, all right, now kick in some right rudder. I'm going to control your throttle. Left wing down, right rudder. Don't over control. Approach is good.
Ah, we missed.
So keep right rudder, left wing down. There you go. Nice. Left wing down. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, we bounced.
I have the controls.
You have the controls?
So we just did a literal touch and go. It was kind of a go around. We're going to practice a go around next time.
Okay.
All right, you have the controls.
I have the controls.
Use your trim. So,
37 Alpha, make left traffic, runway 9er, clear for the option.
This is down, like...
37 Alpha, we're welcome. Yeah, when you screw it in, that's up. The other way is down. I'm trying to push forward, so there you need to stay coordinated. There you go. Remember, cowling on the, just below the horizon. Yeah, get used to that. Remember, this is up. Right there. So look at the cowling and mess with this. Go ahead, you do it. Look at the cowling, get it on the horizon. There you go. Feel it, feel the plane. Good, not bad. All right, so go ahead and let's make our left-hand turn. Oh, flaps, flaps. Reduce, climb in with flaps. Oh, one notch at a time.
Oh.
So we got a guy holding short right now. That guy just departed. 180 knots. There we go.
Want to go through Mike Charlie, contact San Antonio departure. Good day.
Contact departure. Good day.
Takes a lot of right rudder. You can kind of follow me through on the rudder.
10 towers. That's not 24155.
But don't fight me on it.
For pattern work with information Yankee.
21693 Mike Charlie, Roger. You're still on Stinson Tower frequency. Approach 127.1.
See the VASI on the left? We got one red. That means we're
Cessna 24155 Stinson Tower. Continue inbound.
Continue inbound 155.
Viper 37 Alpha, left turn taxiway Charlie.
Left turn Charlie, 37 Alpha.
Viper 37 Alpha, same intentions after, are you going back to runway or to park, sir?
We need to make a pit stop in the FBO.
Piper 37 Alpha, roger, taxi to FBO via taxiway Charlie, cross runway 14. 737 Alpha, Stinson Tower, runway 9er, clear for takeoff, wind 0709er, gust 17.
Clear to go runway 9, 37 Alpha. You ready?
Yeah.
I can't remember it myself. I'm a little rusty on it.
I'll hum it for you.
Bulverde traffic 37 Alpha, final runway 34, full stop, Bulverde. Full flaps.
For all time's sake.
Not what I wanted.
That was still pretty good.
Bulverde traffic, Cherokee 454 Mike Delta is 2 miles to the northwest, turning at 45 entry for left downwind runway 34, Bulverde.
Bulverde traffic, Cherokee 37 Alpha, clear runway 34.
Bulverde traffic, Cherokee 9203, Julia's rolling on 34 for a southwest departure, Bulverde.
We made it. Good job.
Bulverde traffic, November 3466 kilo. Inbound from the east, about 10 miles. Bulverde traffic.
Is there a rental twin?
Oh yeah.
Bulverde traffic, Cherokee 454 Mike Delta, entering at left downwind runway 34, Bulverde.